Okay, my honeys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a little minute, you feel me? I ain't mean to leave y'all starving like that, but the retrograde is retrograding. Today we have a reading called What Do Your Hobbies Say About You? So basically, I just want to see what does our, your, everyone's hobbies say about them. I done lost the cards for Pile 1. Pile 1, where y'all at? What is going on? But anyway, so I'm going to flow through this real quick because who got time to waste? Not me, not you, not anyone. Or Pile. So for Pile 1, we have this deck and we have the citrine crystal. Keeping it real simple this reading, y'all. For Pile 2, we have this deck and this cyanite crystal. It has like wrappings on it because it was a part of a necklace. And then for the last pile, we have this lapis lazuli and this deck. So we have these two for your pile. Choose your piles and come back to your reading. It will be in the description box below. Thank you. Okay, pile ones. So the first card is, let me make sure y'all can see. Okay. This. Okay, let's get these uncrooked. Okay, pile ones. So I did a little meditation over your pile before I even decided to get to this reading. I want to just read these out. So what does your hobby say about you? With the Nine of Wands and the Chariot, the energy and the message I get is you use this hobby or hobbies to overcome challenges and setbacks in your life. Even within your like psychological makeup, like there could be a subconscious pattern that you're trying to break out of or that you learn to break out of through using your hobby. And that's what your hobby says about you. Like people interpret, or even like from the outside looking in, if you ever tell anyone new what your hobby is, this could be something that they ask or pick up on. With the Chariot and the Moon card, I get a vibe of the flow, like you flow through the depths of hidden language, knowledge, thought patterns, even like dreams. I don't know if this is what your hobby is, like maybe dream interpretations or something like that. Um, Also, it's a thing of you realizing how our thoughts, our dreams, and our patterns translate to our reality. With the Page of Cups and the Six of Swords, I got that this helped you with some type of childhood, either pain or bringing you closer to your inner child, or just reconciling you with something that you used to do in your childhood. And then with the Six of Swords and the Six of Wands, this is not to offend anyone, but if you are part of the LGBTQ plus community, this gave me a vibe of like this hobby that you have maybe allowed you to come out of the closet, be more what is the word I'm looking for? And I say that because the rainbow cards, but also just the Page of Cups, like the whole trajectory of these three cards, it just gives me a vibe that, excuse me, that you had something hidden that you decided to come on out with. Like maybe it could be something taboo, like, and this is not taboo to most people, but some people feel like males shouldn't do female hair or nails, or fashion designers more popular now, but things like that I'm getting. Maybe you can do drag or dress up. I think with these cards being here, what your hobby says about you the most is that you're a free spirit, but you also have a lot of depth to you. You're not as easily understandable as people think that you are when you first meet them. You come across as one type of person, but as people get to know you and hear and see the things that you do with your hobby, they get a whole nother vibe of you, and you kind of throw them off in a good way because they were expecting one thing, but you have so many other things that you bring to the table. Your hobby tells people that you like to move forward. You had a lot of challenges in your life. I did kind of mention this within the meditation that I had for this pile, but there was something to do with a lot of challenges in your life and how you just forged ahead. and you do things in the dark and you don't let too many people in on what you actually have going on until it's time to. The Page of Cups and the Six of Swords tells me that you know how to execute your ideas very well, and this translates across different areas of your life. It's something to a sort of, when you let people know what your hobby is, they kind of understand why you work how you work a little bit better. Like, oh yeah, they do X, Y, and Z. Like I just got the word jujitsu. So if somebody does jujitsu as a hobby, it's like that, those types of physical activities make you contemplate and think clearly. So there's something about that being translated into your everyday life with your hobby. The Six of Wands also tells me that you don't have an issue with working on a project for a long time, and then once it comes about how you like, you love sharing it on social media or within the public or popular um people, places, something of that sort, where it's like you're in a public eye, you're in a public vicinity where a lot of eyes are on whatever your product is, whatever your service is, whatever your talent is. That's the vibes I get from these cards here. You are also very creative through this hobby. You show a lot of your creativity with it. I love how in this Page of Cups, she's actually making cups. Like she's making pottery cups, she's making clay cups, and it's probably the beginning of her journey, but she's keeping at it. And there's something very diligent about you, and that comes across with your hobby. Excuse me. This hobby gives me vibes that you all are the, like, you're an introvert, extrovert. You don't mind being around people that you love and care about, but you also enjoy your quiet time, your time alone. And this time alone that you spend helps you with your hobby. It helps you develop more into the person that you're looking to become. So this is what I have for you, Pile Ones. Thank you so much for coming out to see this reading. This was something really cute for you all just to dig into while I continue getting my channel situated. I appreciate your patience. Remember to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment something uplifting down below. Let me know what your hobby is, actually. Thank you, Pile Ones. Bye-bye. Pile twos, we have the cyanite crystal. Is that what this is called? Kyanite crystal. For you all, it's a nice blue color. And then we have this Brit Third Eye Tarot. So let's see what your hobby says about you. We got the Six of Swords here. We got the King of Wands here. We have the Seven of Pentacles here, the Hierophant, the Empress, and a Page of Cups. Okay, Pal 2. So if you're not new to my channel and you've been here, my apologies for leaving you high and dry. I did not mean to do that. Secondly, if you're new, welcome to the channel. I'm going to give this quick little message and you take from it what you can. I want y'all to let me know in the comments down below what your hobby is so I can see, you know what I'm saying, how this reading connected to you. So with the Six of Swords, King of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Hierophant, Empress, and Page of Cups, I did do a little meditation before starting this actual reading, and this is what I got from it. I got this hobby that you have puts a battery in your back, but in a good way. Like it boosts your energetic power. It also tempers your movement and your creative ventures. Like the King of Wands being next to the Seven of Pentacles tells me that you take action, but only after contemplating and really analyzing things for a while. Another thing I got during my meditation was solid foundation within creativity or nurturing, because we have the Empress and the King of Wands here, but we also have the Hierophant here. To me, the Hierophant is like the very, excuse me, a very solid, stable individual, someone who knows their stuff, like a counselor, someone who's high ranking in whatever hobby, field, job, career, whatever it is that they're in. So you give this type of vibe based off of your hobby. Then also I have an expert that's still learning and free-flowing energy. And I think the free-flowing came from the King of Wands and the Page of Cups, because those two energies give me that type of vibe. So by looking at these tarot cards, what your hobby says about you is that you know how to forge ahead, you know how to keep things pushing, moving forward, but you also know how to really nurture and cultivate the things that you're trying to get across during your hobby. I don't know if you might do like screenplays or you write, excuse me, scripts. You could be some type of social media manager. I don't know what it is that's a hobby for you, but this is the type of vibe I'm getting. The Hierophant being next to the Empress. Are some of you like a counselor, but you just do it for fun? Like, do you like to mediate with people? Do you like to be the person bringing people together. Like I get like a camp group leader type of vibe from this group, and I don't know if that's a hobby, but I say that in a sense of maybe you're the type of person that likes to bring people together to all do the same craft, do the same hobby. I did come across somebody's page on TikTok where they like to, since they had so many hobbies, I think this was her story. Since she has so many hobbies, she decided to start throwing classes for other people to do the same stuff that she does, like vision boards and junk iPhone cases and things like that. So I'm getting some type of vibe like that, only because of the stability card with the Hierophant being here. But then the Empress and the Page of Cups bring, and the King of Wands kind of brings chaos, but not in a bad way. It just brings like a person who's diverse and likes to put their hands in a bunch of different pots. And that's the vibe I get from this pile. Like this could be something that your hobby says about you, that you're not scared to try new things. You're not scared to reinvent yourself. You're not scared to put yourself out there, even if it's something you're completely unaware of and skilled at. Like you don't mind being a novice with the Page of Cups being here. You're also very open about your hobby. You don't really keep it under wraps. You don't keep it to yourself. You're more the type of person who, even if you suck, and there's no shade, I'm not trying to be rude, but even if you suck at this hobby, you want people to come out and support you. You want people to come out and enjoy what you enjoy because it's so fun to you. It's so interactive. It's a way that you get to express yourself and be as open and I just had a word and it left my brain, but it's like the type of person who's just like full off of the creative project that they're doing. Like you, it brings so much life into you. It brings in a breath of fresh air for you, and you want other people to experience this as well. Even if they don't enjoy it, you just wanted them to experience it. So that is the vibe that I get off of you all, Pal Tools, with your hobby. The Seven of Pentacles, I just keep getting like this type of person who it's been like a long time coming. And yeah, it's been a long time coming with this hobby for you. And you're still learning so much about it. You're still like evolving. You're still pivoting. So there's still so much that you're able to get out of this hobby. And it teaches you so much about yourself. So this is what this hobby says about you. It says that you are the type of person who does their due diligence, who does not mind starting from the ground up and working your way up. You don't mind putting yourself out there, even if you're a novice, even if you're at ground zero. You don't mind putting yourself out there if you're an expert. You don't mind learning new things from younger people or people who have less time in this hobby than you. You're completely open to it. You know how to execute things. You know how to move forward. You know how to have forward movement. So that's what this hobby says about you, or your hobbies say about you. Let me know what your hobby is in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave some love because this is how you support this channel. And I thank y'all so much, Pal Tools, for coming out to watch this video. Thank you. Bye-bye. Pile 3. So this is your pile. We have this deck here and the lapis lazuli. Put that down. Let's see what this Paul has to say. Like, let's see what your hobbies say about you. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, Pile 3s. We have the Seven of Swords, the King of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Four of Coins, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Off the rip, when I was meditating on this pile, the message that came in was this hobby or these hobbies allows your mind to escape the harsh realities of your life or the things that you may have been through, or like the news, something like that, like something about what's going on right now in life. It also gave me a vibe and a message of this hobby could possibly be something physical, something that you exhaust yourself in to fully charge. Not, yeah, I could say charge, but also like purge your mind, purge your spirit, your energy, so you can start fresh and new the next day. This is something that cleanses you. It could feed into you just being a better evolution of yourself. Like this hobby allows you to not feed into dark thoughts, dark patterns, dark environments that don't bring out the best in you. This also gives like a very youthful energy because we have 2 pages here, and this allows you to clear your mind and use your mind, but also encourages you to act on new ideas. So that is the first bit of a message I got for this pile 3s, for what does this hobby say about you. By looking at the Seven of Swords and the King of Wands, I just get a vibe of a person who's like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Like, it's just like it gives you this type of boost where you're not really sedentary too often, but once you are in a mood or a vibe to relax, it's like you're completely depleted and exhausted of your energy. With the 10 of swords being here, this hobby to me makes you get out of your head. Like, it doesn't allow you to have dwelling thoughts or just be indecisive. Like, it makes you decide on the things that you need to do immediately. It allowed you to become this person who is, what's the word I could say, assertive. Like, this hobby allowed you to be more assertive. The Four of Pentacles, this gives me a vibe that this hobby made you realize how much more you need to keep to yourself and what you can share and what you can tell other people. It's like certain thoughts that you have and certain ideas that you had, you learn to conceal them more with people because you now have this hobby, this outlet that allows you to put your energy into a certain place so you don't get a high off of just telling people your ideas and not getting the energy that you need back to actually go and execute it even more. Like the type of person who maybe started a book, but you're only on chapter 2. So now you don't tell anyone about your book until you're ready to publish or until like you have a date when it'll be published and in stores and on Amazon and different things like that. Now you're more so the type of person who I mean, in the past, you were the type of person that told people, like, hey, I'm thinking about writing this book. And then when you get to chapter 2, you're like, yeah, I'm on chapter 2 now, you know, like that type of vibe. Now you're understanding with this hobby, what this hobby brought out of you, excuse me, is that you learned how to better channel your energy. You learned how to conserve the energy that you do have to put it in the right places. The Page of Swords and the Page of Wands being right next to each other, it's a fire that's being fanned. That's how I interpret swords and wand cards a lot of the times, because sword is air, wands are fire. So it's like you keeping these things to yourself. This says that you know how to actually fuel and empower the things that you're doing. You know how to put the energy in the right places and not overextend yourself in other areas that doesn't matter. Also, that's another message I get. This hobby allowed you to put your energy all into the right people, places, and things, including yourself. Like before, you probably overextended yourself and it burnt you out, Ten of Swords. So now that you're realizing what burned you out, you're now conserving your energy, Four of Pentacles, with the right thought patterns, Page of Swords, and the right ideas, the right execution, Page of Wands. So that's the vibe I get with this pile. Your hobby is something probably more straightforward. Let me know what it is in the comment section down below, because I would love to see how it actually connects to my piles. But subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment down below what your hobby is, and show love in the comments. Excuse me for leaving y'all high and dry. For my people that have been here, I did not mean to do that, but this retrograde is retrograding, and I'm really trying to get my mind, body, and spirits together so I can give y'all the absolute best content you possibly can get on this channel. But thank you so much, Pile Threes. It was a delight reading for you. Bye-bye.